This year's MTN for plenty to say about yesterday's performance.
Definitely, most definitely, and special greetings to you, Sislindi, and everyone here, my panelists, and everyone at home. I mean, I think Sipho Chine is arguably one of the best goalkeepers in the world, by the way. He is the best goalkeeper in terms of PSL. He has proven that he has even won the award. But what a game of football that we enjoyed yesterday. In fact, back-to-back coming from the last weekend and this weekend. I mean, you have to give it to Sundowns. It's not every team that can play with Orlando Pirates and get a draw. That's very rare. Even your Barcelona. Remember, the Sundowns that I'm talking about, they went on to play the most or the biggest club competition in Club World Cup. They played against the likes of your Fluminense and the best of the best, your Dortmund. But when they come to Orlando Pirates as Godinez Gamamizela, they don't win. You can't win. I mean, our coach is proving not to be a plumber. But again, we break a record of being the only, not only the first, but the only in PSL era to ever go to the MTN Cup finals 4 times in a row to be finalist. And by the way, when we go to finals, we go there to win it. Unless you are Kaizer Chiefs and you happen not to win a cup in more than a decade, then we can give you a cup. But as for these ones, we trap them. Mamelodi Sundowns, for the first time in PSL era, they were so humbled. Pain was written. If you don't know the definition of pain, look at Mamelodi Sundowns fans yesterday. That pain was written all over their face. And congratulations to them for losing to Orlando Pirates.
All right, the Buccaneers through to their 7th cup final in the last 4 seasons. That's quite impressive. Skimmy.
Thank you. Before Choman, Relay MC Nedbank, or Famata Qua Stadium, Archives at all 90 minutes. Oka level, about village Masanan so by Coland. Varbona, or Trafel Wafit. What's my parrot? Sundowns Reds, or Capella Lindy, but Gila by MTN, please, can you change the name for MTN? Call it Pagan MTN. I'm serious. If you can see for us, this Capugarina, Imumadini. Yesterday, reliable defense come early, never anything happened, bet one. We enjoyed the game, 90 minutes. Sundowns are game is finished. You know Sibilibili. Sibilibili, Adibilibili, Rawina, Rafaina. Ogalibel, China. China Bamrachlo Bara, China Kumana Baby Gentry, goalkeeper of the season. Now I can show them that why he's a goalkeeper of the season. He play well, he make us fans to PAP. That's what Gobujari, as a Paris fans, let's give the team a chance. That coach is a new one. He's still searching to build this team. Let's support the coach and the players. I want to see all the Paganas supporting the team and the Sundowns. I'm sorry for Sundowns, they lost, but they know they must lose. That cup, they never touch it. It's fine for them. But for us, we play well till B, 90 minutes, 119 years. That boy is going too far. And I want to know image again. I saw the Pantel Nana, give a man 2 seasons. One also the Pantel captain. And then I did mistake. Tell me 90 minutes at Tusalma Parana, Real Warama Pirates were in the final. And then we coming final. Before Sunday. Somewhere, we are coming somewhere Sunday. As a Paganas, we support the team wherever we go for the love of MTL. About would you robots even into a tanky?
Okay, Chabu, thoughts, please.
Sislindi, a very good game yesterday. In fact, I think off air, I was speaking to my colleagues here saying it was actually my first time to see Sundowns playing the way they played yesterday. We know Sundowns to be a team that will have most of the possession. It's not easy for them to lose the ball, but the Sundowns that is playing now is quite different. There are holes everywhere. I've been very consistent here, Sislindi, in the studio to say Sundowns is a beatable team. It's very ordinary now. There's nothing special about Sundowns, unfortunately. They are very, very, very average, according to me. So, Sislindi, we congratulate Amapagania Wonke. We were there, a stadium, Sastwalisa. Even when Sundowns was playing at home, but majority of people that were there were Pirates fans. Sislindi, there's an issue, Engibonile Izolo, which I think we need to address it, the issue of Tito Masongany. If you can ask any player that is playing football, even if you can be in an amateur league, it's very painful to be taken out in a first half.
Yeah.
It's very painful, and that can break or make for Utito. So it's up to us as supporters to actually support Utito, give him the support that he needs, because we still want to see Utito at his best. So wherever he is, I was actually talking to him this morning, saying, Tito, that was a technical change. Don't ever take it ngenye indlela. Coach begabona I game differently, so maybe he thought ukuthi sacrifice, but we hope ukuthi lento ayizukuzokubulala. So Sislindi, we are here, we are supporting the boy. We still want to see him next week adlala ibhola, because we know ukuthi Utito can actually play. So as for Stelis, they are in trouble, Sislindi. They know what
payback time.
Yeah, no, they know what happened last time. So Tati Bola sibeke phambili foot.
They are no longer there. I mean, the likes of Shalulile. Shalulile scored a goal against Maheti. And we're expecting to see him. I mean, at least, if not the same from the lineup, at least 45 minutes into the second half, he was supposed to be in. Especially when you play team like Pirates. He always score against Pirates, but he was nowhere to be found. We are not happy as Mamelodi Sundowns fans with the performance. The creativity is not there. The team is not...
The performance, the players, or is it Coach Cardoso?
The whole, the technical team, the players, we are not happy, to be honest. If you can look at our management, he was not happy. The management was so disappointed because of the game. Because that game is only not reminding us about yesterday's result. It hopes the way we lost the game in Champions League. We lost in the same fashion. All the games that we lost in the same fashion, and it's unacceptable, to be honest. With a team with the quality of Mamelodi Sundowns, it's unacceptable. We must redeem ourselves.
Lindy, good evening, the viewers at home. Lindy, it was very painful yesterday when after the game, we saw the chairman of Sundown crying. So it was very painful. It was very painful. For the first time to see a chairman of the team crying on national TV is very painful. So, Lindy, Sundown, we've got a history with Sundowns. Since they beat us from 2011, they never beat Paris on the cup competition. So Sundowns, wherever we meet Sundown on the competition, we know that we're going to go through. So, and then Lindy, for the Stellenbosch, we know Stellenbosch is a tough team, and Coach Barker is very good, a good coach. So we're going to meet him in the final. Last season, we meet them in the final team, Mozambique. They score first through Mujela. So we know the Stellenbosch will not go them. They will be friends of Stellenbosch. We know them. We can't mention them, their names. So this cup, we have to defend and make history and the PSL era to win this cup 4 times in a row. So this cup, Lindy, is ours. So we're just waiting for the PSL to announce the date, maybe tomorrow, Tuesday, because we're getting paid tomorrow, 25. We want to book the flight. We want to book the accommodation.
Yes.
We don't know where we're going to play. So we want to book the accommodation, PSL, we want to book the flight in time, because we don't want to miss this history to be made by all the players winning 4 cups in a row. Thank you, Lynn.
All right, we've got a post on X from Ntwane Monchu. Hi, says Lindiwe. First things first, you look beautiful. Thank you. Question to Mamelodi Sundowns fans in the studio. Does Cardoso have plan B? I'm not happy. Hashtag SS Fanbase.
I think he does have plan B. Omara is too relaxed to be honest. He does have plan B. He used to read game very, very well when he comes here. I mean, now he's too relaxed, to be honest. When it comes to fatigue, I don't think we have a fatigue. It's too early to talk about fatigue.
Okay, ukhulekani Sokhela uthi kubukeka ngathi abadlali beSundowns abamthandi lo coach and Chiefs if ingamshaya Wednesday. Angibona ukuthi weekend ezayo iyomthola esebenza. Hashtag SS Fanbase. Vox is joining us via Zoom. Vox, welcome to the show. How are you feeling, MTN 8 finalists?
Vox 02.
Greetings, everyone. I welcome myself. This new season,
I welcome myself.
2026. Yeah. And then congratulations to myself to get inside the Zoom. I've been trying the past 2 weeks. I've been trying the past 2 weeks. So now it's time. The soccer is back. Our MTN is back. As you can see, Lindiwe, yesterday I was not there, but I could see people who were crying. There was too much tears in Lucas Muripe, especially when you play against us. You can't take us, you know, Pirates is a big team, Lins. You can't take us and then take us to to Lucas Muripe and then think that you will come back. The boys played very well. And then I fully agree with Mutopa when he said we must rally behind our coach and then everyone, because each and every coach, when he comes to the club, he needs to have his own team, because you cannot just use other people's team. When they don't deliver, then they're going to start blaming you that why are you not changing the team and stuff like that. But as for yesterday, we were happy. And I've never seen Makosi so disappointed. Yesterday, they were very, very, very disappointed. But, you know, it's part of ball. One thing that I like about Kaizer Chiefs supporters, they love football. And they, especially when they don't play, they'll still go to stadium. And which is a good thing.
Hey.
Yeah, this time, Durban is calling our names. That's where we are going. We are just waiting for the venue to be confirmed, and then we start all the bookings. And then I thank everyone who has managed, guys, to come to the studio. I was in some villages there by my place. Balerata, PhD, Mudawi, and everyone else. Thank you very much, Vox O2, Wale Baganeya, the defending champion of MTN.
All right, Spagadia, thank you so much, Vox. Let's move now to your opponents in that final. Stellenbosch FC, Coach Stevie Barker in his third final since gaining promotion in the 2019-2020 season. Do they have the pedigree to win it this time?
Good evening, Lindy. Good evening to the viewers at home. I think by now everybody knows Stellenbosch is one of the strong team. They are always in the top 3 in the league, even when we play in the league. So, yeah, it's a repeat of the previous edition of the MTN final.
Yeah.
Of course, I mean, if you look at Stellenbosch, they're a transition team. If you look at last season, the first loss Orlando Pirates suffered was through Stellenbosch at Orlando. The ball played behind the defense and Titus put it in the back of the net. If you check the first goal they scored against Kukune, it's a similar thing. It's just a replica. So obviously Pirates would be naive to think that there's a walk in the park. Given the fact that the history that we had on the previous edition, you know, they fell rope. So now it's time to actually get another chance again to try to win a silverware. Remember, they've already won the Callum Blake label. First trophy for them. So now they feel that they've got a chance actually to win another, to add on to their cabinet and win the MTN. But also, having said that, I don't think Pirates will allow them to actually spoil the party to win the fourth cup in a row, because there's no team have ever done it in the PS area. So Pirates will work hard, I think, for me to actually win the cup. But just to revert back to the Pirates game against Sundowns, I was very impressed with how Pirates defended the set place. I mean, it's always been a scary thing when you see Pirates conceding a corner kick or a set play, because, you know, every ball flaunt into the box ends up with a goal. So to see them solid at the back and clearing their lines with distance away from their goalpost was really, really solid. Other than that, Orlando Pirates family is happy. We're all going to Durban, winning it for the third time back.
Is the final in Durban?
It should be. It should be. It should be. It must be Durban. I mean, people are waiting for us there.
Johannes, I mean, you look at the season last year, both Pirates and Stellies had playing in CAF Champions League semis as well as the CAF Confed semi. This is a different Stellenbosch coming into this year's MTN 8 final with all that experience.
Let me greet you and our lovely viewers as well. So I went back to 2023 where the very same Stellenbosch played against Orlando Pirates, where there was a 2-1 where one of the players, is it Tabomolo, got a red card. Then they went to Orlando. The Gramriners, there was a bit of an on goal. They won 1-0 away. Goal was the decider. And then last season as well, some controversy from their goal as well as Pirates' goal from Relo Mofokeng as well. So, and I'm looking at recently they've just met midweek and Pirates won by 1-0, of which I criticize Steve Barker for resting players. I really am against this thing of coaches resting players for a certain match, of which even Mamelodi Sundowns did, but then they lost. And Sipochane, I think they've got something against Sundowns, because even in the Nedbank Cup final, he also saved the penalty. And I remember I even said to some of the Pirates fans that you must give Abdulsalam Wado a chance. You must be patient with the coach. And now results are coming. So looking at Stellenbosch, I think this is an opportunity for them because of, yes, Orlando Pirates are playing good football, we admit, but I still think they've got some weaknesses They are slow starters, and as well, they are not that they seem a bit suspect when it comes to aerial prowess, dealing with aerial balls. So, but then looking to Stellenbosch as well, they've got good players who are capable of playing the ball in the middle of. I like that the Sanele Bands, Ibrahim Jabbar, Devin Titus, up front, Andre de Jong. He came in midweek. He tried to give Perez some little bit of problems, but then they were not having that power to penetrate enough. So, but I still think this is an opportunity for them because they've been doing well in this MTN 8, having beaten Sundowns last season in 2-leg tie, 1-1, but not doing well in the final. This is an opportunity for them to take it. So I think for this one, I'll go with Stellenbosch. But let's wait and see going forward.
Okay, Stellenbosch, of course, 3-1 winners on aggregates on the day over Sekhukhune United. Let's hear from some of the fans before kickoff of that match, how they predicted that scoreline.
Bafethu sibuyile kwa coach. Ngiphethe iBhakaniya, ngiphethe iKhosi. AmaKhosi abuyile phela emandleni. Ngiyabona ukuthi yabona yasimala nengakara ngapha. Awuthi siqale ngawe. Ntshaka. Before we work alKhosi, aqala ka Stelisi leSikhukhune. 2-0 down second leg. Watch iSikhukhune tla khona ukhuhla mfana.
Nah, I don't think they can, but like King Stellenbosch this season, I think they found their feet. Like
Utsho so mfana.
Yeah, I'm
saying. Saka moSikhukhune khawuthethe Kilinda Mtambo captain.
Exactly Wanthola. So and the Titus ka ufihlile. So mfana le bana. So Sekhukhune I don't think they will come back.
Course, Steve Barker leading Stellies to another MTN 8 final where they will face Orlando Pirates. We can't wait to find out where that final is going to be and when. Sure. Hey, nice. Yeah, Frankie.
Akasibingelele sisilindi how I wishing avele iye khona eDurban. eDurban la sisebenza khona umuntu. But iMTN 8 bazofila. Ya bayafila ngempela. Into engayisho singamabhakaniya angazi ngenzeka kanjani sisponsor ngamabutchery because kule season impela sizoba nenkinga yenyama. It's a praying season. Yeah, kumnandi ezweni and ucoach wethu noma ngabe uqale ngegiye eliphansi kodwa njengamanje usewubambile ulayini. Into engizoyisho engiyibona izolo kucoach wami lona uze nenye ucoach lo wa last uRivera kade shaya pause sazi ukuthi maye pause ngalendlela khona into ezokwenzeka lona into engimcheke ngayo igemini ayizolo ushawukisi lo baqathuliwe abantu yeah baqathuliwe and nama fans wethu futhi this season ezenenye igame yokuqala eSundowns sekunama flower manje sisilindi sibelebele usazoba mnandi ezweni into engayisho iMTN 8 njoba kadesho umhlokwa. Of course, ikhaphe nabanikazi yethu. Just sesiyochitha icala nje iStelisi singafika sona. Siyoqedelela ukuthi kuthiwe ifinal but nje this thing is obvious. Ifinal kahle beyiphakathi kwePirates neSundowns. I'm happy ukuthi le MTN 8 ngempela igijima egazini. Mawungacheka la akho ngisho iyedwa weSikhukhune. Next fuck on. Yeah, ngiyithandela lapho ke le MTN 8. Yeah, kumnandi ezweni. Silo sakusaseka.
Silo samanyunyu. Okay, coming up after the break, we chat a bit more about midweek action from the Bet. Welcome back to SS Fanbase. Please let us know what your fan moment of the week is using that hashtag on social media, SS Fanbase. 3 wins and 3 for AmaKhosi. They are cruising nicely. They unveiled 3 new players in midweek. Are they unstoppable? Makhosi. Togo. This is the starts ebegade nifuna.
Yebo Lindi. Asidlali this season sishaya kwasakwana. So I mean if we ubheka le game yethu nayo iRichards Bay. We were all over iRichards Bay because of even the ball position yethu beyinhle. I mean 70%, 6 shot on target. Passes bebayenza abafana bami lapha 664 passes so besihlasela iRichards Bay but ngizothanda ukuthi nje kubafana babi next week ngolesithathu sifuna ukuthi nathi ipendelele ingenile silede lapha ku Sundowns so izibambe siqine iSundowns and then ngithi ku Chipampengesi ayisiyaqela mfethu indaba le yakho
qoshana nama-coach hayi sekumele ame kancane amini sekaqasha i-coach lesi 28 nomanqoba mncitho waqoshwa nge-1 game kumele ame kancane ngiyabonga Lindi.
Bonga thina bhuti Mthoko. Vuyo uzizwa kanjani Khosi?
Hawu Malindi ungabuza Malindi.
Awubuza.
Uyabona nebet ngiyenzani? Hawu nqa. Hayi angikhali kula malanga uyangibona ngishaya triplets baba. Triplets I'm cruising. Washo mngani wami wathi I'm cruising. Wena angikhali Wednesday. Uyabona wena ngikokotela ispeaker sokugcina. Ukhumbula ukuthi uyangikolota. Ngakudla wangidla twice eligini before. Wangidla so iSundowns yangikolota Lindi. Uyabona but ngithanda ukuqala ngalamagama ngithi welcome Nabi. Welcome back. We miss you. And then enye into engizoyicela ku coach wethu. Bengicela ngoba manje yabona Lindi khona lento ebizwa i-structure. Bekhona lento ebizwa i-foundation. Bekhona lento ebizwa i-focus. Uyabona manje hayi English mfowethu. Uyabona manje and bekhona lento ebizwa well cooking meal.
Hey.
Uyabona manje umkhodu ready. I'm dishing up. People are eating. I'm trying to look Steve Compel. Come to the game Wednesday. Abafana abadlalile i-Richards Bay inkinga yabo. They came to play a low block. Bebedwazosibamba nge-count. Unfortunately, another thing, we're playing that quick football. That's why we managed to beat them, you know. Then also another thing, I'll go back to Kulega Nabi. Hence ngishilo ngamention amagama wesilungu afuna i-dictionary afuna i-Google. Coach Nabi bengicela ukuthi amamele i-assistant yakhe. Because winning 3 games engekho udriver. Angithi uNabi is the driver. Lawyer assistant. So bengicela ukuthi uNabi ba share information. Lo makethi kuNabi I've got the structure, the foundation and now first starting 11. Esizowina ngayo. Because iSundowns ayonkinga. Uzwane akekho, there are key players. Ribeiro is not there. Mutau, there's Yama on and off. We don't know what's cooking. And then, believe me, we're going to come with the point. And then, Bengela Yege Peterson Lapema Palin, because the boy kept clean sheet, 3 clean sheets. So, if Unjebangazwana no Nabi, believe me, Lindy, we can win 5 games without a lose. No, anything is possible. Ipola lady, Jimmy. Ipola lady. Ipola. And we know that they will rate us as underdogs. But it's a long journey. But I can answer your question. Yes, if we continue, the form is good, the structure is good. Not the foundation.
Yeah.
But it's solid. Hey, you see now.
Okay, Vuyo. Ngiyazi kuningi ofuna
ngiyabonga Malindis ngiyabonga nangewina abafana and then bengicela nje ukuthi uNabi neassistant bayenze lento engicelayo nemanagement le nje ba izinto zilungile bayibambe kanjalo.
Okay, Vuyo. Usipho MVA uthi Amakhosi will welcome back Nabi with 3 points on Wednesday. #SS Fanbase. Speaking of 3 points, they did unveil 3 players on Wednesdays. Pure Tubandlela is joining us finally. Bartman is home. Velepai, Ikadaro. Hey, how are you feeling, Khosi? Just talk me through, these signings, this sort of start that you've made. Khosi Jabulile.
Good evening, Lindy, and good evening to the viewers at home. Listen, Lindy, we brought 3 players on Wednesday just to complete our 3 games, winning our 3 games in a row and collecting 9 points in total. The diamond is there. So we've got the players. And for me on Wednesday, I just want to ask Orlando Pirates fan to come and protect Ukadoso. You know, they must come and assist because Chiefs, when they come in town, we create jobs. But on Wednesday, there is going to be some form of unemployment. You know, we're going to be the first team to get the coach fired because this Sundowns, I said it even last season. I started saying this when Cardozo started coaching Ogoti. This is a different Sundowns. Now it's even more clear, Ogoti, this Sundowns, it's very beatable, you know. And I'm so happy that they're coming to the Calabash on Wednesday. And Coach Nabi knows how to play them. If you really look at how we lost, especially that 2-1 game that we lost last season, you could see Uguti Unabi had a plan in Sundowns, you know, and this time around, I think it is a payback time. And the boys are playing. What I saw on Wednesday is the team and the players that are willing to play for each other. The attitude has changed. And even when you look at Sereno, the players have just changed. Those who are sitting on the bench, they are behind those who are playing, you know. And Ubonobo Tabiso, goodness me, the Pirates, they've never given us such a great player in the longest time, you know. And we say thanks, Bomaki, for giving us such a great player. But on Wednesday, we are collecting another 3 points, Lindy. Our target is the first quarter. So not the first third of the league. The next 10 games, we want to collect at least 24 points out of 30 points. If we can do that, and I think the league we're going to take. This year we are competing for the league, Lindy. We are not going to be shy about that. We are Kaizer Chiefs, we are a big team. Go ask Coach Nabi, he's going to tell you he's a big coach, he coaches the big team. So we are not going to hide behind Fatigue FC, that club that has 56 players, but they are all tired. We are here to win the league, and we're going to dethrone them this season.
All right, thank you, Tubandlela. Timedi on X says, I was supporting the grass and the refs yesterday at Lucas Moripe Stadium, #SS Fanbase. He's also joining us via Zoom. Timedi, welcome to the show.
Greetings, Lady. Greetings to the panel and greetings to via staff and base. Yeah, I mean, what a spectacle yesterday at Lucas Moripe, and I think football is the biggest winner. You saw the atmosphere there at the stadium, and congratulations to both teams. And as it is known, I'll be supporting Stelis come the final day. And to talk about my team, the midweek game, I think the boys showed character and plenty of it on the day, because even assistant coach Khalil did mention that we were going to face the low block, and we definitely had to raise our hand, because that, I think we played such games last season and we struggled, and we also happened to lose games where teams were sitting back. Because if you remember well, we lost against Richards Bay last season, and we didn't actually have a great season in terms of the defense, because Kaizer Chiefs last season leaked a lot of goals. And as you guys are counting 3-3, we should also mention the fact that it was the third clean sheet for Brendan Peterson. I think we struggled to reach such numbers last season. And I think the foundation of this Kaizer Chiefs success, in as much as it is early, it has to be around that solid defense that the technical team has managed to sort. And I think with 9 points in 3 games, I think this will go a long way, with the fact that next month Kaizer Chiefs will be playing CAF Fed Cup. So I think having collected these points early will ease pressure to the boys and the technical team. So big ups to them.
All right, thank you so much, Timedi. Well, just like Amakosis, Kukune United have also registered 3 wins this season in the league. I saw a post from Opta Jabu saying, Keleto Makhalwa is the first player in PSL's top flight football to make a hat-trick of assists in a game since Themba Zwane in April 2024. An impressive week when it comes to the youngsters, because you have Puso Kamo with a hat-trick and then Keleto nominated for Footballer of the Season, continuing where he left off.
And ke fitse le molaetsa o mongwe wa di supporter tsa Pirates from Dubatse
le ja Sundowns from Bekersford le ba tswa go ha mongatana ba ne ba le teng go Moripe maobane. Lindy, when you're talking about the young players, remember last season Jimmy Nanza bola go le Coco reproduced bana ba banyane from last season, and like from last season bana ba banyane, and they doing great job. You understand? How ka go Pirates no Pirates hey nara tshwa le rena sabota tša Chiefs orna bo mthago Pirates ba limetse bo ndale bo mabailo ba kena kae because re bona le bo seema bo mbokasi wa bona gore they working hard. And then I see yesterday le go Moripe le coach Hugo Bruce mbokasi a beile reina se ka mo a wela go fase and then mkhelela a tshea a lebella coach a tshea a lebella Bruce a tshea gore mbokasi this guy is a tough guy. From Natala mona magaeng go Natala. JB. Batse kuba kuphi?
Ngaphambili ikhabunga nasemove.
Nasemove. Awutwa. Ke banna monna. Baja phuthu lindiwe. Baja phuthu banna bale. Batile. Wa bona ho le bofuke batieletse mo le bo sema batile. Kaofela banna bale ke banna monna. We are happy for Pirates to win yesterday. And then ikaba phoso nga se buka timo aga lindiwe. We're cruising nicely. I wish this thing they can happen almost every game we play. Win.
Yeah.
And then now we have quality players. It's up to players and then Nabi. Or Bartabise. You understand? Harasa do la shota striker shota ingi. Ba gona biga toro. Bo vela pai bateng. Monna, we want to go la serino mun. So sama nyonyo. Rasa do taba this season lindiwe. They can talk. Kaizer Chiefs is back. We tell you guys, Kaizer Chiefs is back. And other thing, I'm not happy. Why PSA they give us Sundowns during the week? Because they're not going until midnight.
Yeah.
Because 7 midnight until 2, then tomorrow morning we're going to work. How? They give Pirates yesterday, they play on Saturday. What time? They got 2. Because they are happy. They are happy. Later they can give us Sundowns during on weekend. They celebrate until 3 o'clock. And we're going to move them. Donor. Palashile batuba. Bakathetsi. And Maskaraka got also known. I wish Maskamaraga know. Pamutlanyana, Motor Gustavo Togumun. Last season, Bargusto Tobatua. 7 years. Banka League. Madam Deparate goes and down say, these guys, live a happy quality to come out and go stadium of it. Because Sundowns supported they are very angry to you guys because Halibola Barlibola Gabona. Last of all, Halibola football about what Madu, Madu, Sundowns. Because you moved them yesterday. You understand? So, Lindy, I'm very happy. Then I wish on Wednesday, Chiefs refit another 3 points.
Yeah, scheme, listen, I will give me a skukun, Okalevella, Keluto Mahalo, Kikeluto Varga Sundowns. Una Hopla, Mfanoraga Pola at Savan. Okalevella, skukun is collecting points, one other team doing something. You know, to the team wearing a league, Baba Feli, give a new number 2. Okalevella, Ergetingla, changes Kukuni. And then Skukuni, Ergatara Levala Linti, Ordor Papara Raboya, Rakomas Kukuni Sijer Capelet Samail. That's what this is in the league. Arzoriakai. Le Gazilio Tava, the team offered PSL. Go with it on a league. League was 20 last year. Yellow command team 1 never pay level. No schools in 9 points, Chiefs in 9 points. And it's good for Skukuni, collect maximum point now. When the big team realized that the Skukuni have 30 points, Abasi, local level. For Mahalo must do that. And then go in a coach Fana. I must call the boy. Come there. The boys playing well is Skukuni. They must give a chance. But what Magaj? They don't support Skukuni. They don't go to stadium. Support the team. The team is doing well. But they're sitting home. When they will cry when Skukuni is there, Polokwane. Support Skukuni. I don't know what they support for Polokwane City, Magezi. When the team go, they support. Let's support the team for home. Now, 15,000 stadium don't want to be full. They want to be full because when Chiefs is going there. No. Skukuni play well. Eric Tingla just keep it up. When Balaba Moba Banyaga League, I told Banyaga League Bamoga. And then you forget one. Navi Uruto Ilama. I've been a very foliage about so and cruiser too much away high. And then it's back. Oliver Galavara they will cry. They will cry too much.
Lindy, they're still wounded for me. I'm looking at, I'm just going to give you credit for the first time to Coach Eric Tintatere out of 3 victories with 3 clean sheets. So then they played well. As they spoke about Keloso Magalo. This is a player we spoke about being a contender for Player of the Season, Footballer of the Year. Those three supplies for Vusumuzu Mncube. If Vusumuzu Mncube is not scoring, Bradley Grobler is also scoring. I also feel for Obit Koblic, I think they need to go and buy players because of they're playing Orlando Pirates this coming Tuesday, so it's not going to be easy. At Orlando Stadium, maybe they might concede 5, who knows? So because of they've got this other player, this Atisambati, who's scoring 42 years there. So they are not having players. Hopefully Saleng will not play, definitely because of contractual issues. So by then they need to go back to the drawing board. Yes, they won against Walele FC 1-0, so I felt maybe they've turned the corner, but we're going to play Pirates is too much ask for me. Like I said last week for Skoko United, when they said they were going to win 3-0, like I say, that 2-0 aggregate is too much ask. Skoko United will go to the final. So for me, I think Bogiso Mahoya needs to go back to the drawing board, ask the management to buy in players so they can compete. But against Orlando Pirates, I feel pity for them. With my team, Kaizer Chiefs, yes, they spoke about it. I think for us, it's always difficult to play against a team of a low block. Khalil Ben Youssef, our very own assistant coach, made blunders by playing 3 holding midfielders, of which I questioned that. Hence, at halftime, he managed to make those changes, brought in Gaston Serino, Ngosingi Ngobo. Then that's why he scored a sheer of Putuare, quite a goal. So hopefully, he can prove that against his former team, Mamelodi Sundowns. Although we must not take advantage of them because they're also wounded, and a wounded tiger can be dangerous as well. So with that, let's wait and see this coming midweek.
Well, there's more to come on the show after the break as we still delve more into the midweek.
Bureau with. And then if you can check, there's someone who compiled videos of Sundowns playing over from last season. And if you can check, I think teams are starting to catch up now to see where Sundowns are making mistakes. Because when they play from the back, if a striker pressurizes them, they make mistakes, and that's how teams score. So I believe now it's time for PSL teams to take note of that and then attack well when it comes to Sundowns. And I hope my team, the best team in Africa, we are going to win on Wednesday. And if we win, I'm hoping that they're gonna compete in the league, not just in the top 4 or in the top 2, but to compete with the league as well.
Okay, you're absolutely right, because you have a team like Chippa United that were able to hold them to a draw. So now teams are thinking, hey, Lerona, we can, now it's actually like the best time to capitalize on what's happening there.
Yeah, Lindy, that game first game for Sundown versus Chippa United, it's given lots of team hope. Because Chippa hold the Sundown, the defending champions. So for Magezi, they did very well first half because they hold Sundown, they went to half time, it was 0-0. So this is the first lose for John Madoka because he drew 2 and lose 1. And I want to say big ups to Magezi supporters because the stadium was full packed. It was full packed as Shishiu, and the Sundowns, they sweat for that win to beat Magezi because Magezi, they are a good team for them because they beat them. Magezi beat Sundown on the final of Carling Blackpool last season. So for Magezi, please win the home game so that you can stay on the PSL Betway. And thanks for the supporters for going to the stadium.
Seslindi, inking as a Sundowns is Khalil. I think starting from the game that they played the Orlando Pirates, you could see that something is not okay. I don't know whether you are invited on Wednesday, Sislind. Did they invite you? Do you know what is the invite all about? So they invited all the media houses Wednesday on a press briefing. But somebody yahamba sizwile nje kuma corridor but asazi bakhuluma ngobani Sislind. But babize wonke ama journalist on Wednesday. So Sislindi, in the game abazoidlala ne Kaizer Chiefs, I'm hoping that Kaizer Chiefs can win that game, so that we begin to destabilize them now. I don't think we want a situation so good Sundowns will take a league again. By hook or crook, we need to make sure le pain it becomes double on Wednesday. So the world is against Sundowns, Sislind. They shouldn't go anywhere, Siabong.
Just to speak about Sundowns as well. I mean, every season when the season starts, we always...
you guys are enjoying this, ne?
Yeah. Sundowns men start slowly. They start slowly, but eventually they win the league. I hope this time, if this is anything to go by, we're going to have a new champion at the end of the season. Because, like, I've realized that when Sundowns starts the league, they're not, like, good as they were in the previous season. But come 15 games, then now they've got 6-point difference. So I hope that Kaizer Chiefs is going to play well, make sure that they defeat them at Soccer City so that they really lose their fluidity. And then obviously now we're going to have new champions come the end of the season.
Sislindi, mina, I'm differ with the Bafowethu. On Wednesday, it's going to be a very tough game for Kaizer Chiefs because sometimes they lose kakhulu, so they want to return. Akuzubalula ukupita i-Sundowns on that day. So Kaizer Chiefs, they must work hard to beat the Sundowns on that day because now they want to gain confidence. They want to show that they are still the champion. So it's not going to be easy.
Okay, let's move now to TS Galaxy, where they registered a 4-1 win over Chippa United. Chippa, who've just recently let go of coach Netemba Padela. Pusori Tejane scoring the first hat-trick of the season and his first one in top flight football. Makosi, this is your former player.
It is our former player, indeed, Lindy. What a player for me. Last season we had Sofa Tsomabasa having scored the first hat-trick of the season, followed by Andy Boyeli of Skukun United. This time he comes up and scored another hat-trick, of which, as you spoke about Netemba Badela, before the match it was said that Musa Nyatama will lead the team as the head coach. But unfortunately he was trashed 4-1 as well. He was shown the door as well. So which means we are awaiting coach number 46 because last week you remember I said 44th coach. This time we are waiting for coach number 46, of which rumors speculating currently are saying the former Polokwane City, Free State Stars, Luki Mail will take over. So let's wait and see. But because everyone has been chased away, the goalkeeper coach Tembaletu Moses and the analyst of Chippa United. So like Bramto has just said earlier that he must just refrain from chasing coaches, just not looking good for the image of the team and the image of South Africa. Oh, they started well against Sundowns, the 1-0 draw that Mr. Mtau spoke about. So we thought maybe they were going to do well going forward. Then they lost again against Seven City, their former coach Kevin Hunt, which is not looking good. But looking into that game, also TS Galaxy has a stunning record against Chippa United every time they visit Eastern Cape, of which I think it's good because it's their first ever victory because they lost 3 matches on the trot at TS Galaxy. The Skokune 1-3-2 and 1-0 in the league, and they struggled a bit, of which it wasn't looking good. And the team, by the way, under a ban, so we never expected them to score 4 goals. So it's well done for Coach Adnan Beganovic. Let's see this coming midweek how will they pen up in their match.
Okay.
Lindy, just to add to what Johannes is saying, enye into about the TS Galaxy ngibona mina izoba inkinga because njengoba mentioned lumfana omncane, our former player. And then I'm looking at player njengabo Mujele. Yeah, so that's why TS Galaxy is still going to be a problem. And Cheaper, as long they're still firing about coach and doing all that, because they managed to hold Sundowns in a draw, a team with Nenkinga Zayo, then Bazo lose 4. So they say in football, best way of defending is to attack. I think they didn't do enough when they were playing TS Galaxy to beat TS Galaxy. And even Mamele no coach Wakonute, they are still going to continue to win a game coach with TS Galaxy. And I do believe in him because when you're looking at Lama player Alapana, the likes of Abu Mujele, unfortunately they lost Lomlungu Lomutelo. But I still believe they have Zemovic or whatever his name is. But I still believe they've got a quality Abu Mujele. So they are still going to be a problem, and they are still going to stay in the top 4. Stellenbosch, they are still going to stay in the top 4. TS Galaxy.
Just to add on to what Johannes was saying, but I beg to differ actually, because I'm thinking Mr. Chipamping is a very decisive chairman. You know, he's not like what happened at Cape Town City or Cape Town Space, where you hold on to a coach for the longest of time. They kept Short Bartlett there for the longest of time, they end up relegated. They kept Mushini there for the longest of time, they end up relegated. So Mr. Chipamping is not that guy. 2 games he already made up his mind to say, no, this guy must hit the top.
All right, so we've got Ukajeni joining us via Zoom. Kajeni, ususulwinile nabo against the Marumo Gallants.
Yeah, swinile. Ngibingelele studio. Ngibingelele ababukeli emakhaya. Ngibingelele abantu base John Bett nabakaqhiko eMphomazi. Usuthu ulwinile and sijabule kakhulu sabantu base KZN nabalandeli nje bosuthu jikelele. Even though singekho happy ngokuthi create ama-chances amaningi kakhulu kodwa sihluleke ukwa-converta. Ngicabanga ukuthi coach watazwana coach esibathanda kakhulu nesibathemba kakhulu bayayisebenza ke lonto ngoba kuye kube nzima kakhulu ukuthi team ithi kade ucontrol uphethe umdlalo icreate ama chances amaningi bese kuthi ekugcineni kuthiwa ilahla amaphuzu wonke kodwa ilahla amaphuzu njenge team ethola ama chances mhlawumbe amabili noma amathathu so amagame amaningi sishawe lo ukuthi sidlule ngoconvert like naku Sundowns nako Stellenbosch ukusuka nje emuva siza manje but ngiyathemba ukuthi ukuqhubeka siyaphambili ama chances so convert kakhulu siyodlala imidlalo ya away ithanda ukuba mningana kulo 5 games olandelayo but ngiyabathemba abafana bane energy basebancane and abangangeni kahle efomini bazongena icathi usuthu nalo luzowa collect ama point kule season angicabanga ukuthi so structure njenga last season because last season siqale ukucollect ama point ku game number 5 which is manje already sina 6 point in 3 matches so ngicathi sisahamba kahle but ngisacela abafana ukuthi bathi ukuphakamisa amasokisi and amagoli siyawadinga kakhulu sabalandeli so sikhale kakhulu egamini yethu la sithola ukuthi khona nge-first half sibe nama-chances aclear njalo ako-7 but agcina siconverte i-chance eyi-1 kuphela and ngiyacela ukuthi abalandeli bebhola base-KZN bonke noma usaphothani but if kunebhola nje elidlala e-KZN kwigame ye-PSL asishoneni emagrawundini siyogcwalisa iy'nkundla ukuze kube mnandi nabadlali baya-enjoya if abalandeli begcwele ngiyabonga kakhulu Lindi bafisela inhlanhla abafana emidlalweni elandelayo.
All right, Bonga Tina Kacheni, let's confirm some of the match day 3 results. Durban City and Lamontville Golden Arrows played to a 1-0 draw. Orlando Pirates registered their first league win this season. It was against Stellenbosch. Chippa United 4-1 defeats against TS Galaxy. Siwelele also suffering back-to-back league defeats. This is what you can look forward to in midweek. Esgama Kepula taking on Orbit College. Stellenbosch will welcome Marumo Gallants. Kaizer Chiefs, of course, the big clash of midweek against Mamelodi Sundowns and TS Galaxy, as well as Siwelele, looking to bounce back from their respective defeats in match day 3. Thank you so much for engaging with us on social media using that hashtag #SSFanbase and letting us know what your fan moment of the week was. It goes to Orlando Pirates goalkeeper Sipho Chain.
Oh, the save from Chain! The long wait worked! Making him wait has worked!